Hi everybody, it's April again. Second video of the day. I'm surprised at myself. But I want to talk about, I kind of changed my mind about something on my earlier video. Instead of having my supper be my big meal of the day, I thought it might be better to have my lunch be the big meal of the day. And I don't know if the theory is correct that you have more time to burn calories and it's better to eat less at night. So I'm having, it's plant-based chicken patty, a little fried rice, some Brussels sprouts, and a sliced tomato. And I don't know, is that too much for your main meal of the day? Because my plate looks full, but I know the tomatoes and the Brussels sprouts aren't a lot of calories. I don't believe my plant-based chicken patty is, and I don't think my fried rice is, but I don't know. Let me know what you think, if you think that's too much for the main meal of the day. And I brought these chopsticks with me. When my kids were little, I used to try to, when I'd make stir fry and stuff, we'd use chopsticks. And it was just kind of to trick them into eating the vegetables. And I still am not an expert on chopsticks. But I always think it's fun. Oh, and before I forget, the YouTuber I was talking about this morning, her name is Couponing Girl. And I was quite a bit off with that. But it was hers I was watching when I went down the other ones and got the idea for making the food diary. And I've also decided, I didn't mention this morning, I'm going to make myself drink 2 of these of water. And I know that's still probably not enough water during the day. Oh, it keeps getting in the dark here. And as I go on, I'm going to try, maybe I'll drink 3 a day. And I got me some teas. This is a non-decaffeinated tea. I bought, or no caffeine. And I bought this quite a while ago. And it says it's for healthy skin. It supports health and glow. It's cinnamon vanilla. And my skin don't look healthier, but that might be because I haven't used it. Apparently you have to do more than buy it. You have to drink it. So I'm going to try making myself drink this. See if my skin gets a better glow. Let me know if it does. So I love Brussels sprouts. I don't know why I don't eat them more. I decided not to go to Sioux City today with Jim and Kat. I don't know, I had a lot of stuff at home I wanted to get done, some housework and things, and which I got quite a bit done. The only thing left really is my room. And so most of the stuff I can mark off my list. And I didn't really put anything, I don't think, on the side of things for me. And I had my 1 cup of coffee. And it's funny how usually I snub the coffee pot coffee and only want to have my cappuccino coffees. But when you know that's all you have, it tasted a little better today than it does usually. So I did have that. And after I'm done here, I'm going to clean up the dishes. And it's such a nice day. I think it's only like in the 70s here. Me and the dogs are going to go for a walk. And I'm going to make myself do more exercising in the house. And I forgot to write down water on my list of things today. And when I went to write it, I noticed I put it on the side of like chores, with laundry and stuff. And it's like, I should put my water on the side of things I'm doing for myself. Water is good for me. It's not a punishment. I'll use my fork now. But maybe if I didn't think of water as a punishment, I would drink more of it. And I noticed today, which I guess I should have known this, I'm a mindless eater in the sense of I don't really think about it. I was cleaning up the house, and yesterday when we were watching a movie, me and my husband were sharing a bag of Doritos, and there was just a little bit left, and I picked them up, and I almost just reached in and started eating the Doritos. And I remembered, hey, you can't do that. And so I stopped and I put them away. And I thought, I really have got to, be more aware of that, of not just, hey, there's some food, I'm going to eat it, because I like it. And so I'm wondering also, should I make meal plans for myself so I don't think about food so much? I know what my next meal is going to be, so I don't spend my whole day thinking about, oh, what am I going to have next, Because for supper, I really have no idea. I was thinking of just some chips and salsa. And I know that seems like, oh, that's not very much. That's not very healthy either. I have to kind of get on a healthier track also. So I don't know. When any of you are dieting, do you keep a meal plan so you don't have to think about your food so much? Or do you just kind of as you go along? So I need some ideas. People help me out. Because I usually, when I lose weight, and I have lost a lot of weight before, I've lost over 100 pounds and then I've gained it back, because I do it by not eating enough. I basically starve myself at the beginning. And I'm making sure I don't do that. That's why I'm making sure I have like my plate of food. I'm going to have a full meal each day. I'm going to have my breakfast. I did have my peanut butter toast. And I will have supper. And it probably will be something a bit more than my salsa and chips. And, when you do that, you can't sustain it. You go for a long time and you see yourself losing. So you kind of keep it going. But after a while, it's like, oh, I'm hungry, and other things tempt you, especially when you tell yourself you can't have them. And the one time when I was the most successful losing weight is when I did it more as a lifestyle change and not a diet. And so I didn't tell myself, I cannot have that. The ice cream truck was outside, and I went outside and bought the grandkids some ice cream, and I wanted a drumstick, and I had it. And that week at my weigh-in, it was fine. I had lost a few pounds, and the drumstick didn't kill me. And if I wouldn't have had it, I'd have probably sat there all night thinking about the drumstick and eating something much more otherwise. So I got to just kind of think of it more as a lifestyle change, not so much as a diet. Exercise, just have that be my lifestyle. It's not a punishment having to exercise. It's not a punishment having to drink water and, having regular coffee instead of my cappuccinos every day, especially when you're drinking. Gosh, I was drinking the one hot one every day and sometimes 2 to 3 of the other ones. And that's a lot of calories and really kind of a lot of self-indulgence when you think of it. It's like, who does she think she is, And so that, I'm glad I'm giving that up for a month, because one time when I had lost weight, all these losing weight stories, I have a lot of gaining weight stories too. I just for the first week stopped drinking Coke, and I didn't change any of my eating habits. And when I weighed myself at the end of that week, I lost 10 pounds just not drinking Coke for that week. And that's the problem, drinking all them calories. So I'm going to finish my lunch here, my big meal of the day. And after I do the dishes, me and the dogs are going to go for a walk, and I'm going to do some more exercise. I'm going to decide what I'm going to do. I don't know, jumping jacks or something. And or maybe I'll just run in place for a while. I don't know. But I'm going to make myself move more. And that's really what it's about, is moving more. I know my dad was talking to me about that when he was talking to me about, if you've been gaining weight. And he wasn't saying it in a mean way. My dad, he raised us by himself, and I've mentioned that in another video. But he was always very conscious of, not just throwing, some processed food. We didn't get like Kraft macaroni. And we were so jealous of the neighbor kids that did, because my dad made homemade macaroni. And he'd make us take the Flintstone chewables. A lot of you probably remember those. Had to take a vitamin every day. And we didn't have pop and things in the house. And the only time we got pop is if we went out to eat. He let us order a pop. But other than that, he's always been very health conscious. And that's why at 72 years old, he can still ride his bike on the handlebars backwards around the parking lot. And he wears weights on his legs, sometimes 5 pounds on each leg, and just go up and down the stairs, and healthy as can be. So, it's pretty sad. My dad's 72 and he could run circles around me nonstop. So, this video was just kind of to get your opinions on some things, you know. Is this too much food? What do you think about meal planning as opposed to just taking it as it comes? I think meal planning for myself, then I don't think about food all day. You know, if I know I have, okay, this is what I'm having next, and I don't have to think about it. I think about, oh, but there's this in the cupboard and this in the cupboard. Don't worry about what's in the cupboard. Here's what you're having. So that's it for today. That'll be my last video today, I'm pretty sure. So I hope you all have a good day, and if you're where the nice weather is, I hope you're enjoying it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to. And if you have any comments, any suggestions, any advice, I could definitely use it. Please put it in the comments below. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.